Hello and welcome back to the I Try to Draw series. Today we're going to be doing another art request. I'm not going to try to pronounce the person's name because I don't want to butcher it. But today we're going to be drawing an Octoling character, and for those that have watched my videos in the past know that I have a really hard time drawing Octolings. So this is going to be interesting. So stick around to see the end result, and on to the video! Like with most drawings, I'll start off with the head, get it kind of how I like it. Then I'll do the nose kind of like just for reference, so I can figure out where I want to put the eyes, the mouth, the ears, and then I can do the hair as well. The nose kind of just acts as like a measuring tool for me. In Octoling hair is like a lot different than compared to like Inkling hair, which it's a lot more curly, probably to match more of like actual octopuses, seeing how like their tentacles are always curled. With squids it's usually just straight unless they're trying to eat something. But with Octoling hair, it's a lot harder for me not to make it look too poofy and trying to get the right curls without making it look weird. So this is a little bit of a challenge for me. Now to draw the headphones, which I've drawn a lot of headphones, so this shouldn't be too hard. But with the Octoling hair and just with Inkling hair in general, with the headphones, I kind of have to figure out what side I need to squish and like how much I need to make the hair actually squish a little bit to make it look like it's squished, kind of like draw it in, and on the other one, figure out what I don't need to squish in, figure out how much the headphones don't need to show, to kind of show like from the perspective and stuff. So that's a lot of fun to deal with. Now with these headphones, unlike the ones I normally draw, it doesn't look like it actually has something that goes on the head to kind of like to hold it. So trying to put like the tube on top of the head, trying to get the right length, trying to get the right height without making it look awkward or weird, is kind of hard. Now with the Octoling eyes, unlike Inkling eyes with the little raccoon mask, it kind of just more has like a normal eyeball. Not really, it still has like the black stuff, but it doesn't have like the little mark in the middle, which kind of makes it a little bit harder to draw, trying to make it line up and stuff without making it look weird. So I have to be a little bit more careful and precise with this. So there's that. Now, for some reason, it just took me a really long time to draw a face I actually liked. And in general in my art lately, it's just been really hard for me to get a face that I like. I'm not really sure why, probably because I'm stubborn and hard-headed and can't just deal with what I've already drawn. Which, you know, sometimes it's a good thing, because then I can draw a face that I really, really, really like. Other times it's just like, dude, just go with it. Now to draw the shirt. In this one, like the sleeves and also the shoulders are black, but the regular shirt is white. But for some reason, this just confused my brain so much, where it was like just really hard to draw the chest for some reason. It really shouldn't have been as hard as it was for me, but it was. What I'm doing here is just trying to get the face how I like it. Like I said earlier, I'm stubborn and hard-headed, and if it's not exactly how I like it, I change it or I destroy it. It's just how I am. Just thought I should mention, I am working on another LEGO animation. It's going to be The Evil of Manasseh and Amon. It's probably going to take me a lot more time since I'm trying to do art requests and stuff, so I'm going to try to be working on both of them at the same time. Probably going to be December at best before it's ready, but we'll see what happens. What I'm doing here is drawing the arm and the hand and just trying to get into the right pose that I want it. Now, when I was drawing this, I was thinking of Star Wars Return of the Jedi, when Luke Skywalker's about to jump into the Sarlacc pit, and he like does his little salute with his two fingers to R2. Trying to kind of do something like that with the hand is kind of like the idea I'm trying to go with. We'll see how this comes out. Something I've been doing lately is just trying to draw the hands in different poses, kind of like to challenge myself, like whether that be them holding something or just the hand being in an awkward position to draw, kind of to challenge myself and to improve my art skills, especially with hands, because that's kind of a really hard thing to draw for me. Also, another reason why I do it, for me, it's really hard to stay motivated if I'm just drawing the same. It could be like a completely different character, but it's like in the same pose. It's fine if I do it for a little bit, but over time I kind of just lose motivation to draw completely. So to keep myself motivated, I always want to push myself to try something new, to improve on something, like hands for an example, or lately just been trying to draw bigger scenes or just kind of like different poses. So it just helps keep me motivated and keep pushing to become a better artist. Another thing that keeps me motivated is really never thinking I'm really good. Because as soon as I think I'm getting good, I slowly stop pushing myself to improve, and my art slowly gets worse. So to keep pushing and to improve, I always don't see myself as the best. Just always see the worst in your art, so you can see those problems. Obviously, don't do it too much to where you lose motivation as well. See the good in your art as well, but don't overlook it and think that you're the best, because you're always improving in art. Something that I've kind of been thinking lately that I should improve on is my legs, because I never really like how they come out. They're kind of just either really thin, where they look like toothpicks, or just weird. I'm probably just overthinking it, but like, it's probably something I should improve on as time goes on, but for now I'm kind of dealing with other stuff like poses and arms and hands. So I'll get to that one eventually. Y'all should know at this point, I really don't like drawing feet. And it used to give me a really hard time, but nowadays, unless it's the foot facing towards you, it really doesn't give me that many problems. I still don't like drawing feet, but for the most part, I think I've kind of definitely not mastered the skill. There's still a lot I need to learn, but definitely have gotten better over the years. More lately, when I'm drawing, I listen to music, which I kind of started to do that not too long after Sew My Art 2. But when I'm listening to music, it doesn't matter what I'm listening to it on. If it's Spotify or my MP3 player, I always listen to Knowing You. But I don't have a problem with that, because it's one of my favorite songs, so I have a good time with it. But in listening to music while I draw, it has definitely helped relax me when I'm drawing, and not overthink stuff, and when stuff doesn't go my way, I don't just completely scrap the project and completely lose motivation. I kind of more think slowly instead of just rationally. So it has definitely helped improve my art and help me think a little bit, think slowly, and actually have a good solution to my problem and figure out how to draw much better. So music has definitely helped increase my projects. It's also helped me stay motivated in the middle of it instead of losing motivation in the middle of it, especially when I'm doing like big scenes and stuff. So something that I normally do in my drawing videos after I'm done drawing, I always say voila, but I didn't start doing that till like the third episode in the series, and for some reason lately I've done it twice where I said voila instead of voila. I don't really know why I did that. When I was looking at some of my older videos, they used to begin with, "Warning, if you get dumber from this video, I am not responsible," which was funny at the time, but now I know that does a Mount Everest of a viewer attention drop in the first 5 seconds. Now I know the first 5 seconds you need to be focused on getting them hooked and making sure they know this is the video I was promised in the thumbnail and the title. Voila! 'Tis done! I think this came out pretty good. The octoling hair could be a little bit better, but as somebody that struggles with octolings, I think this came out pretty nice. But if you did enjoy this video and you want to stay notified when I post new ones, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell. But if you want to watch more videos right now, go check out the one on screen. I'll see you in the next one.